Hello, welcome to the Genius Invocation TCG Weekly Tournament Asia Week 1. Presented by the one and only Genius Invocation Discord at discord.gg/invocation with a K right there. There. I am Waifu Hunter again, and joining me is SI. Introduce yourself a bit, SI.
Hello, I'm SI. You guys probably know me already, but I've been a avid participator in many of the tournaments here on this server, and I'm excited to cast a major tournament for the second time.
Yeah, and this is Asia, so based on the records, Asia is a pretty competitive region.
Yeah, Asia always tends to have the most players, and this is the first time not the first time, but it's the first time in a while that we're doing an Asia tournament on a weekend, so it makes sense that there's a lot of players this time.
Yeah, and usually all the decks that they bring are pretty try hard. So
Hmm.
it's pretty exciting to see what they bring. I'm expecting to see a lot of Clees again. New people want to try the new characters out now that they're released, and on the other hand, people trying to steer away from using stuff like Yoimiya or Magu Kenki since they are nerfed pretty hard. So yeah, I'm excited to see what all the participants bring. You know, maybe you see a few meme decks, few spicy decks, like maybe we get to see chicken. So, right
Yep.
before we jump into the games, I would like to explain the new format. So this is the start of patch 3.4. We are going to have a 5-week weekly tournament, and that 5 weeks will culminate into the 6th week, which is the major tournament. So each week every region will have a weekly tournament, 5-round best of 1 Swiss, and you already bring one deck since it's best of 1, and we'll calculate the records on how you did in those 5 weekly tournaments. You only need, I believe, at least 8 wins. So and it'll count as 2 of your best results. So if you went 4-1 in one tournament and 4-1 in the other tournament, you will be qualified. Or if you went 5-0 in one tournament and 3-2 in another tournament, you will also be qualified. So, yeah, the point is to bring the best of the community, of the players base, to compete in this one big major tournament, which will be a best of 3 single elimination. Players will bring 2 decks and using the usual best of 3 rule set.
Yep.
So
Conquest
yeah.
format.
Yeah, so it's a best of 3, but once you lose, you lose. And I can't say about what's going to be the prize, but there is going to be a reward for the winner. So, that's why you should join the Discord, and we'll keep you updated.
All right. And this is our tournament schedule, I guess. I thought we were gonna push the what was it called? The new format for week 3. The heated challenge mode for week 3. I don't remember. But okay, I guess this is subject to change.
Yeah, this is still subject to change, but yeah, this is the schedule that we'll have. We have a tournament every week, but there would be 1 week. This in here it says week 4, but this might change to week 3. Still not confirmed yet, but there's going to be a week where we'll have let's say a special rule set, a special deck building restriction. So to spice things up, we don't want to see the same meta decks over and over again. So we'll have that 1 week where we'll put the deck builders' brain to the test, see what people can cook up with,
Yep.
certain restrictions, certain ban lists maybe.
I was testing. So for those of you who don't know, for week 4 right now we have it as a Highlander format, which means you can only have one of every action card in your deck. So that means your deck must consist of 30 unique action cards. It's an interesting deck building restriction. I was actually trying to make a deck with this like an hour ago. You have to put some kind of bad cards in it, so it creates some interesting deck building in which you have to figure out what cards are the least bad, or what type of archetypes enjoy or aren't as reliant on drawing into specific good cards. So yeah, should be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to see tournaments do. Well, specifically we have Highlander maybe for this week, for this month. So we'll get to see less consistent decks because you can only run one copy of each card instead of two. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be pretty chaotic, I think.
And if we ever do a heated battle, I think the one for this patch is going to be, what was it? It's like 8 Omni dice, right? So
Yeah.
that would also be, it's quite quite the opposite here, where its decks are as consistent as possible in this case. So you have to cut the cards that you normally run for consistency and like Bestest, Travel Companion, and Toss Up and stuff like that, and instead run some greedier lists. And yeah, it'll also be a interesting deck building challenge.
Yeah, I mean, I think you would see less of the decks that rely on normal attacks and see
Yeah,
more
for
decks
sure.
that are more, more, I guess, dice hungry, like very dice.
Yeah, something. One of the few things that immediately comes to mind is something like Ganyu Frost Flaking. That sounds disgusting when you can consistently get 5 cryo on your first round.
Yeah, imagine going Frosty
Like,
Arrow every turn.
Something like you could go Frostflake on 1, and then Liven or Paimon with your 3 dice remaining, and then Frostflake on turn 2, and immediately just kill the entire team. Oh,
That is
okay.
huge damage. And we have a game right now live
Anyways,
between a Noel Lawatral deck with Kaya versus a
oh my god,
chicken
it's
deck
KFC.
with Klee, the usual, the
I
classic.
think we called this a Jat deck, right? Because it's the terrorist deck with chicken. Oh god, okay.
Right, it's yeah.
It's a burning Glee deck.
Yeah, we see Terrashroom. Well,
So,
it's not as good as Kole, but the OTK potential is always the FTK potential is always there.
yeah, so chicken deals a lot, especially without Sidewinder draws. Chicken deals a lot higher burst damage than Kale lists, and with both chicken and Pyro Agent, I can imagine it doing pretty alright into Org's Noel list, because it has high single target damage here.
Yeah, usually Noel wants to.
Normally with these Noel lists, you stay on one character for a very long time and don't switch off, which makes it good into AoE and slightly weaker into single target. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, Klee cannot get a charge attack off here because of odd dice, and it's really awkward to try to get odd dice with this hand. What I would do is just swap to chicken. Okay, so the changing just comes down.
Opt in to switch here. Maybe can get
This
the burn
allows
out.
for some flexibility to both star signs and also possibly Liben pass, or even Woven Flames into Liben pass after the elemental skill comes down here. We can see in Org's hand that there are 2 Fav Cathedrals and Strategize Liben. Unfortunately, I don't know what Org's dice is here, but okay. Damn, Org drawing last. I can't believe you would do order.
Yeah, you always draw first. Make sure you get the options.
If you're not planning on doing any more combat actions, you always draw first. Yep. Very standard rule in card games. All right.
Options for the
So
elemental skill.
it's either star signs or Liben into. I would save the star signs for surprise, to be honest. I like playing Woven Flames into Liben here personally.
Yeah, getting that 3 dice for next turn is really crucial here. But the
2
star
extra
sign
dice,
for
right?
the
Yes.
yeah.
The important thing is it's 2 Omni dice, and next turn Chicken really wants to go Elemental Skill into Burst here, especially because the Flame is going to apply Pyro, so you want to stay on Chicken, and you won't be wasting any application by going Elemental Skill into Burst. Yep, looks like they're going for it. Unless they aren't.
Pizza Cheese is thinking about it.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Looks like they did it. Solid. I wonder why Org started with Noel, though. I would imagine it's much more optimal to start with Lawatral in that list. But I think with all these these freeze Noel lists that Org has been trying, he always enjoys starting a Lawachurl.
Not great dice from.
Alright, that send off is useless. That is a tunable card.
I see people still bringing.
Org has drawn the Aquila and the Kaya talent. So he has the full setup for a Kaya stall at the moment.
Yes,
I think in this case, he could consider just sacrificing the 2 Geo characters instead of keeping Noel alive and go off on Kaya instead. I would definitely Elemental Skill Burst here. Oh, wait, no. Lawachurl has 11 HP. Wait, no. Yeah, Lawachurl has 10 HP if you only hit him twice. So, yes, Elemental Skill Burst does kill here, which is great. I'm... okay.
Opting in to switch to Klee instead.
Swapping this... okay. So by Lotusing first, this gets them to an even dice, which is interesting. I'm definitely surprised they didn't just kill the Lawachurl, though. Ooh, Aquila comes down. That's very annoying. Unfortunately, no talent comes down here, but definitely a Liven is coming down here. And Pizza Cheese does not have the hand that can punish this, unfortunately. They can Klee... I think what we're going to see is a Klee Elemental Skill into Burst, but damn, it's wasting a lot of application here. Unfortunate. And we can see Pizza Cheese hasn't drawn either... I would imagine they're running Adeptuses in this list. So we haven't drawn Adeptus or Pyro Resonance, which are the 2 cards that are exceptionally good into stall. Let me just check their list really quick. Yeah, they do run 2 Adeptuses, as I thought. Okay. So Elemental Skill into Burst is probably coming down here. I'm surprised Orc decided to not float 3 for the Kaya. They must be really scared. By attacking this many times into the Kaya, though, the Aquila doesn't heal for one time, which is nice. But yeah, this is wasting so much application, unfortunately. I'm really confused why they didn't, at least Jade Plume skill on the Lawachurl. Alright. Or getting the bad side of the dice this game, unfortunately. But he does have 2 toss-ups in hand, which he could choose to use at the moment to cast Kaya. Oh, I see what he's doing, yeah. You can go Kaya Elemental Skill, or Kaya Talent, rather, and then you would have, what, 4 left? That's interesting. I guess you can swap Bow Cathedral and then float 1 for Liven. Okay, looks like they're gonna go for the consistency play, which is to not play a toss-up and just do this.
Guaranteeing getting that talent off.
Yep.
Now
Will not heal because of Klee talent, or Klee burst. But 8 health is plenty, knowing that Pizza Cheese does not have a Pyro Resonance in hand. It is definitely plenty. I would strongly consider swapping to Jade Plume here, especially with the Klee burst stuff. You need to trigger some reactions, or else you're just a bad stall deck. I'm really greeting the charge attack here. I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is the right play, I think.
There was an argument to Star Sign, or not Star Signs, to toss up first. Okay. Swapping to Lawachurl. Elemental skill. Normal attack. Really?
Considering.
I feel like you elemental skill here, even though you technically, if they normal attack into you, you wouldn't have the dice. It's okay. Are we choosing to Star Signs Burst here? Yep, or doing the exact play I was talking about. I am genuinely confused at the plays on Pizza Cheese side.
Yeah, do you not just Star Sign Burst?
You can Star Signs Burst, but you kind of have to not float too much here. Unfortunately, it means that Fat Cathedral is going to go off. It wasn't quite an easy read. And again, if the Lava Troll just casts a skill here, all that Klee application is just gone and wasted. So the stall player is... oh, there's the Adeptus finally. The Arbor Wharf is actually pretty good here. I think there's enough time for... it's cutting it close, but the chicken player needs to draw into... oh wait, that's... okay. I was looking at the wrong screen. Whoops, my bad. The chicken player, in fact, does not have a Arbor Wharf.
Yeah, I would imagine it's not that good in a deck like this.
It's alright, because the thing about these Power Resonance lists is that they are often very reliant on Power Resonance, so having card draw is good. Chicken swap. Are we about to see the fabled Star Signs Adeptus Chicken Burst? I think it's coming right here.
All 3 characters applied with Pyro too.
So Star Signs, so Chicken will go up to... yeah, Kaya will die. And this is a very high investment, Kaya. Yeah, Kaya's dead. You don't even need an Adeptus. Just Star Signs Burst here. Hopefully they recognize that it's enough already. And don't Adeptus. No.
Oh, Adeptus!
Wait, it's not enough. I'm dumb. It's, yeah, because they physical
it's
attack. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot Chicken doesn't get a stack on, physical. Alright, so the high investment Kaya is dead. Unfortunately, Pizza Cheese's hand is not exactly good here. And the chicken is out at the moment, which is bad. Because the chicken cannot tank too much damage here. It's the only way you can trigger reactions. When the game gets to a state where both players cannot trigger reactions, that's when the Noel deck is winning. Almost certainly. Or doing good order to save time, thank you. Not making us wait through a dice roll screen. So, the Wolf's Greystone threat is something that Pizza Cheese might be afraid of here. We can see Org's hand and know that Org doesn't have it, even though with like all this card draw, but it could be something that they might play around and swap off Chicken for, which would be really bad. Because at the moment, getting a skill off on Chicken is very good, as we can see looking at this hand.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's one of this. It's a lot of card draw and still no Wolf's Greystone, yeah. Is Org running it? Or has to be running Wolf's Greystone. Oh wow, he does not run Wolf's Gravestone. Okay, I guess there's nothing to be afraid of here. Except for Adeptus Burst, but Adeptus is a 1 of an Org's list. So without Wolf's Gravestone, this Noel can't really sweep as easily.
The FTK threat isn't there anymore, so... But Pizza Cheese, I don't think... Maybe he's still playing
I
around
think
it.
Pizza Cheese is in a very comfortable position here. Just because, as long as they recognize that Org does not, in fact, run Rolls Greystone in the list, Noel's stall does not work nearly as well. This was more of a Kaya stall list, and Kaya died already because of the sneaky Adeptus burst.
Yeah, that's your.
Alright, they're gonna swap here, which I am very surprised at. It makes some sense because Chicken was already at 1 stack. And if Noel just did any attack here, it would have been going up to 3 stacks, and Chicken would not be able to burst this round. Okay, so the Noel burst is coming down, that much is obvious. I can imagine what is going to happen with these last 4 dice is involving a normal attack for sure. I'm surprised that the Lucky Dog came down. I would have tried to burst here, but I think it's alright here, to be honest. Never mind. Seems good.
Yeah,
Noel can deal at most 8 damage here, which is quite significant.
Yeah,
It's also part of the reason why I don't think playing Lucky Dog here was that good, because it's not going to get much value on a character that is dying to a Noel normal attack spam. Float 2 on the Liben. Okay. Makes a good amount of sense. So this gives them enough room to Agent, Elemental Skill, and Burst, and Lotus next turn. Or something along those lines. Or quick swap into, say, Chicken. Looks like they're keeping a Dendro. So they have the option in mind. Or getting some bad dice, even though with a Fav Cathedral, that's unlucky. Or not Fav Cathedral, a Knights of Favonius Library. Yep, the Elemental Skill comes down, which is why I'm really surprised they kept the Dendro dice here. Luckily, there's enough card draw in Org's deck to not care as much. There's definitely a reason here to just tune 1 and Elemental Burst. And possibly Lotus. Are we really not tuning Send Off if we're going to tune a card? Or are we considering playing Liusu? I would never play Liusu here. It's definitely a Send Off tune if you're ever tuning a card. Okay. Lotus, tune into Burst. Yep, alright. So Agent is probably dead here. Almost certainly, in fact. All Noelle needs to do is Breastplate. Oh, wait, Wait, tuning a card here. Okay. I was gonna consider just normal attacking twice with Noelle, but it looks like Org is just gonna pop the Lotus and equip the Lucky Dog.
making sure Noel survive, I guess.
Yep. There's a lot of health on the Noelle. Goddamn. This means that both players are getting extra rounds of Lucky Dog value at the moment. The card that will really win the game at the moment here for Pizza Cheese is definitely I Haven't Lost Yet. They're running it. Which they should be in this type of list. Yep, they're running 2 of it. They haven't drawn into it yet though, which is quite unlucky. Pyro Resonance Burst. Wow, they have enough to do it, right? They can go Liu Su, changing shifts, fast swap to chicken, an elemental skill, or pyroresonance elemental skill, and then they can Adeptus Burst. That should seal the deal if they recognize that line, and they have exactly enough dice to do it.
Oh yeah, 1 energy from Liu Su.
They might try to maximize agent value, but I really like that line that I was just going through. All right, sure.
Okay. Trying to get the lucky dog value here.
Normal attacking before bursting. Okay. I'm very surprised why we're not going with some other lines here. Keeping around the Dendra still, okay. Interesting.
Switching into
If their plan was just to reroll 3 dice, it was much better to just bestest.
There's opt-ins for bestest anyway.
Okay. And well burst coming down. So you can definitely Liu Su changing shifts at the moment. And in this case, you can hold the Pyro Resonance. Don't need to make it a fast swap with 0 dice left here. Although they could. It doesn't... I do not believe it should matter too much. The important part here is that this is going to trigger burning, so the Pyro Resonance will be active next round as well. I would not Pyro Resonance. I would hold the Pyro Resonance to Pyro Resonance first. Okay, fine, sure. Now there's less surprise to it, is my only concern with this play. There's significantly less surprise damage with this play. Being able to do a, how much damage would the chicken burst have been? Would have been, 7 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1. A 14 damage chicken burst if he held the Pyro Resonance?
Maybe you just want to threaten Noel, pressure Noel as hard as possible, but yeah, I don't
It's
think
definitely better to have held it, I think.
considering Org probably still has, still has the...
Org is probably going to, yeah, well, now Org knows to Lotus first. How much damage is it now? It's going to be 7 plus 1 plus 3. And Org is at 6 plus 2 plus 1. That is exact. Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I
I
think
didn't
that
see
wins. Perfect. And I don't think you can lose from this situation. The chicken takes a win. Very likely, at least. This Lava Troll is not going to do much with the hand that I see in Org's hand. Gonna try to heal here, but that means that the Mushroom Pizza is not coming down this round. And all you have to do as Pizza Cheese here is, well, okay. I wanted to let the chicken survive, I guess, but I was not gonna let this Lava Troll do any reactions. I would have just Chicken Elemental skilled here. Oh wait, this pops the shield too. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I think it was fine to let Chicken die. But instead we're sacrificing the kid. Damn. Unlucky. So one thing is that this game is actually getting close to a tie, and if Org stalls enough, it technically could be a tie. But I'm not sure if we're allowing that.
Time limit
It's
is
really
3
easy to get to a tie in this current board state. So the thing about org situation here is the Klee always has to die here. Yep. And this means there is easy lethal with either chicken or agent. Alright, perfect. So it is a Calx. I haven't lost yet. Yep. And that is exact lethal. Choosing to end it with chicken instead of agent. Good job, chicken. I think chicken KO'd all of them this
Chicken
game,
sweep.
right?
Chicken sweep, yeah.
God damn.
Guess that's
So
the
yeah.
strength of the chicken deck. Being able to
Well, this is
merge-
the strength of Pyro Resonance decks, I guess.
Oh yeah, true.
They do pretty damn good in stall because you run cards like Fervent Flames and Adeptus, which have incredible single target damage, and Stall just can't. Stall is good at dealing with decks that were planning on doing AoE damage because you function fine as a deck with one character left, but Stall does not beat the high single target damage decks like this.
Well, you can't out-sustain damage when the damage is 10 instantly to the face, so...
Yeah, exactly. Especially because Org was not running a Wolf's Gravestone in his Noel list, and the Kaya fell too quickly. To be fair, that Kaya was like that's the power of surprise damage, right? The Star Signs Adeptus burst is that was really crazy burst on Chicken's part. So yeah, good game, good game.
Yeah, really good game. Well played for both players. I mean, that is a pretty
Showing off the
surprising...
potential of Fervent Flames decks, which is what I've been playing recently. Unfortunately, they are not running card draw, which I think is a little weird. But they are running only good cards in the deck, at least. Nothing particularly stand out bad. The Calx Arts, Star Signs, Adeptus Temptation plus Pyro Agent package, which is incredible at dealing vast amounts of burst, and Calx especially is a very good source of surprise burst damage. And as we saw in that game, surprise damage is very valuable.
Suddenly getting that 1 energy and then instantly...
Into Adeptus and Burst, yep.
Considering
Nobody plays around that.
Considering both Pyro Agent and the chicken only cost like 2 energy, so... Yeah, you have to keep... When you're facing a deck such as this, you have to keep that in mind.
I don't think it was worth playing around. I think that was incredibly unlikely, but that is kind of what the entire Burning deck is built around doing. So, yep, makes some sense. Speaking of Burning decks, I think... Let me check. Jade Plume... Oh, there were only 2 chickens. Damn.
The other one is a Klee Fischl chicken.
Klee and Terrashroom getting paired together. The terrorist combo. Alright. Yeah. I think, yeah, quite a lot of people ended up bringing Klee this tournament. We have 11 Klees. That is the 3rd most popular character, only falling behind Mona and Xingqiu, of which Mona is probably one of the most paired characters with Klee in the first place.
Yeah, and then... Yeah, we see the most Klee variants we see in other regions as well is the Klee Mona Bennett, I guess. It's working similarly, I guess, to the Diluc variant, but I've heard people say Klee is like a little better than Diluc in that instance.
Yeah, Klee is definitely a little better than Diluc, because you don't need to work nearly as hard in order to get a discounted elemental skill or a bonus elemental skill effect.
Yeah, but
just like in regular Genshin.
Yeah, you also see like the Xingqiu variant also less popular, but we've seen it.
I think the Xingqiu variant is quite strong. I didn't bring it myself, and I might have gone for one because I didn't bring Xingqiu, but I think the thing about Xingqiu is that it's much more reliant on Klee, and Klee doesn't tend to be the centerpiece of the Mona decks. It's more like when you run Xingqiu, you're playing a Klee deck, and when you run Mona, you're playing a Pyro Agent or Bennett deck, and then Klee is just there, I guess. It's interesting. Klee just slots nicely into the filler Pyro slot, especially because it opens up an extra FTK option for you, which is Mona Elemental Skill into Klee Elemental Skill plus Klee Normal Attack, or Charge Attack, I guess. Oh, looks like we got another game.
Yeah, we have another game, and this time it doesn't have Klee in it, seems.
Damn. Wanted to see more Klee. We have a Pokemon Mirror, kinda.
I mean, technically.
So, keeping the 3 Pyro and rolling desperately for an Electro, which they did get. Okay.
Getting the fish Oz down.
So, something interesting here is that you do need to swap to somebody else and not just float one for Liben here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's no way we're playing Send-Off here. We're playing Paimon. We are playing Paimon this game. We are playing Paimon and letting that get value.
You saved that 3
Oh my god. Okay,
right?
okay, fine.
Maybe you go Lieben and then save the dice for later?
Their plan now is to Lieben. I just think this was bad. Okay. Because getting Paimon off on 1 is about the best turn to play Paimon. And I would be fine taking 2 extra hydro damage for that.
Yeah, Paimon getting that value very early is pretty important here, considering the matchup. This is going to
And another huge mistake here was playing the send-off before, or like way before ending your turn. This gives off a lot of extra info here. Now, especially in this situation, now Kate Miss is at a situation where instead of doing another play, which they might have been tempted to do, such as switching to Xiangling and playing Guoba, now they can waste an application of Oz by just staying on Oceanid and recasting Elemental Skill, because Artifact Refuge decided to not wait until the end of their turn to play the send-off. Looks like they're gonna swap anyways, but that's probably because their dice restricts them to that, but still a misplay on Artifact Refuge's part. I'm not sure if we'll get punished for it. You never give more information than you need to. No, play Liven, play Liven. Okay,
okay.
I am confusion.
1 dice wasted there.
Like, if you Livened there, you would be able to Elemental Skill on Sucrose into Paimon and Float 2. I really liked Livening here, and I'm not sure why they didn't do it. So force swap off of Sucrose, or off of Xiangling here is really nice. Second send off drawn, interesting. Not a bad dice, but they do have a Fav library, and that will be good enough dice. They got the Anemo here.
Oh, that was really good.
They might Lucky Dog first. Yep, okay.
Lucky Dog into a Force Switch.
Into a either a Paimon or a Liven. I think I would definitely play a Paimon here. It does Force Switch to Pale, unfortunately, for Artifact Refuge. So Floral Sidewinder could be very spooky right about now. I'm very surprised Kate Miss is not playing Chicken instead of over Kale. Running Chicken instead of Kale would be fun, because you get to run Abyssal Summons, or 2 Pokemon deck, but alright.
Maybe that's a bit too much summons.
It's fun.
It's fun. Yeah, maybe you just want to get that Floral Sidewinder with the Xiangling Burst synergy still there. Maybe Xiangling's like kind of budget Yoimiya ult. So
no.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, no Floral Sidewinder. Just your regular old Kale scale here. I think Sucrose dies unless you send off Guoba, but that's bad value. At this point in the game, you should be able to tune off Liben and not care about it. or tune off Paimon, actually. Libin is
You're
more
only,
value.
you're only using one of them at
So-
this point anyway. Yep.
Tuning tuning Libin instead. So in the end phase, if a squirrel gets spawned, this will kill Sucrose even through the Sweet Madame. If any of the other two get spawned, Sucrose will survive.
And that is 2.
But unfortunately, Oceanid has a very high chance of being able to double elemental skill here. Oh, just Surge.
Wow,
Okay.
it's straight up
So
not
now Sweet Madame
Think
saves
right?
Sucrose. Sweet Madame saves Sucrose. Okay, never mind. We're gonna let Sucrose die. I am very confused at some of these plays. I think
You
getting
really want-
Sucrose first here would have been very valuable.
Do you really
But
want to save
they're just
Sweet
gonna-
Madame for someone else?
Yeah, I don't know. Some questionable plays, to be honest. They do have the send-off here, which is very nice. But they're one dice short of being able to say Mona elemental skill, Fischl elemental skill, and send-off. Problem with these rainbow decks.
Getting the right dice is pretty difficult.
So I think what we will see here is going to be a send-off into either Paimon or Libin.
It is round 3, and Artifact Refuge still hasn't played any of them.
Yes. At this point in the game, playing Paimon is probably worse than playing Libin, but the game is also getting dragged out quite a lot. The two characters Artifact Refuge has alive here are both not very good at finishing out games. That is a frog. I think that is max send-off value. Yep. Misi good value. So they have to decide whether or not they want to play Paimon or Libin here, and it looks like it is going to be Paimon with this play. For sure, yes. Yep.
Paimon and
I mean, you already played the dice out. You might as well just auto play. Okay, good. You already committed. So, although Artifact Refuge has a much higher health total here, Kate Miss has all bursts up. Unfortunately, Oceanid Burst is not exactly useful at the moment. And also, Kate Miss has characters that are better off at finishing the game. Both Mona and Fischl both only have 1 damage elemental skills, which is a bit annoying. Swapping to Shining here lets a reaction go off in the end phase, but you do get Pyronado up, which is important. Oh, okay. Not Pyronadoing. I am very surprised. Okay. I see what they're doing here. The double send-off draw from Artifact Refuge might just win the game. So with 2 Adeptuses in hand, Artifact Refuge does... That's very important for their hand at the moment, because these 2 characters do not have much finishing power outside of Adeptuses, especially against a single target. Luckily for them, Kate Miss only has a good mix of low health characters, so being able to trigger SC a bunch here would be very valuable. Oh wow, I just realized. You can get Fischl Burst out this turn. That is insane. I think that just wins. Normal attack into Fischl Burst.
Yeah,
it's like a win to me.
And you can't really threaten the Fischl here.
All these bursts on Camus's side going unused. Nothing to do. Like, this Ocean Burst is useless. And then getting more summons out at this point in the game is not going to be particularly useful. I'm very surprised we didn't Elemental Burst on the Xiangling, but I guess it prevented a reaction by being able to swap. Seemed weird to me. I think Kate knows what's coming too.
Just make sure that.
Look, imagine if this Kale was a chicken, you could like abyssal summons into okay, yeah, and you Xiangling bursted last turn, then you could abyssal summons into a what's it called? What's the card called? Abyssal summons into Ocean of Burst, and that would have killed the official with 6+4 with a Pyronado. Looks like they're going to Elemental Burst here, by the looks of the tuning. But this is not good enough to beat official burst, or I can't imagine a world where it's good enough. Sweet Madaming early is so weird to me.
That takes down the Rodea and.
I definitely would have waited until after I bursted here to play the Sweet Madame. A lot of players make this small mistake, which is giving off too much information for no reason. I guess what it did play around is, you know, in this case, it's a fine play. Because by getting Official to 5 health, it plays around a double I haven't lost yet into, like, Floral Sidewinder or something along those lines. Which might have been the only way for Kate Miss to win. So it makes sense. So, okay, so the situation here is there's Electro applied on both characters here, and Artifact Refuge can easily trigger a Superconduct. I think it was right to switch to Xiangling and just let Xiangling die. Because with 2 health, you don't actually need to do any healing on Kale immediately. But with 1 health, yeah, this is a problem. The small misplay here on K-Miss's side. Definitely would have been better just to sacrifice Xiangling, unless they have a quick swap here into a Floral Sidewinder. That, okay, yeah, quick swap, heal, Kale, Floral Sidewinder. Oh wait, there's not enough dice for that. You'd have to have a very, very specific hand here on Kate side to win the game.
Yeah, one super.
It definitely involves. So with this 2 sack frag draw, this play is. No, yeah, it was still better just to sacrifice Xiangling. I cannot imagine a world. Kate Miss has to have like the perfect hand right now. And they don't know that Artifact Refuge actually has a way to deal 2 damage with Mona because of this sack frag tech. Let's see. Adeptus Burst for Kate Miss would only do 2+5+1. Ooh, there is it. Okay. There's a chance. You need a Floral Sidewinder right about now.
You drew it, right?
Floral Sidewinder deals 4+1? Yeah, that would win the game. No, it wouldn't. It'd be 1 off. Damn. Yeah, Floral Sidewinder is not enough to win, actually. Because Mona heals 1 by playing the elemental skill. Otherwise, it would be exactly enough to kill here. Okay, not even a Floral Sidewinder. It's kind of over.
That's it.
Playing to strategize. Alright. So you always just elemental skill here. Or assume it first, yep. Don't play into like Adeptus Burst shenanigans or some way of losing the game. And yeah. That's a wrap.
It's not enough for Kale to take down the Mona here. Yep.
I don't agree with a lot of Artifact Refuge's plays this game, needless to say, but looks like I got him there in the end. Looks like they're getting a screenshot. Okay. Yep. Not a bad game. I think it was much closer than it needed to be, though. Especially because the Kale didn't draw Floral Sidewinder, and there was a double send-off draw. But, yeah.
Yeah, the double
I don't
send-off-
want to say well played.
Double send-off is really crucial there for that matchup specifically. And
Yep,
pretty
for
lucky
sure,
that
for sure.
both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think, who was the other player again? The Oceanid player was, like, got Oceanid to 3 energy without normal attacking, and there were no summons in the field, which is, like, an extremely rare occurrence. You almost never see that happening. Unfortunate.
I believe we have another game coming on stream. Let me check.
Org is 0-2, damn.
Do we have brackets?
I don't have it pulled up, I'm just reading chat.
Oh. Yeah, that game was decently fast.
I think something that was noteworthy is that we didn't see much Kale at all this tournament. Like, what? We have 5 Kales, yeah? Which is a very... Wait. 5? I only see 4. Why is it telling me there's 5 on here? Oh, okay, I'm dumb. Okay, yeah, there are 5 Kales, yeah. And considering a Kale Quicken list won the NA tournament, that's very surprising.
Yeah, we see. I think people like overestimated the Kale nerfs. Yeah, Floor Sidewinder 2-4 is.
Yeah,
pretty
Kale herself
mitigating.
didn't get nerfed, which is the very important part. And Floral Sidewinder is still a very good card, even with the nerf is the thing.
Yeah, but it's not
I-
really- yeah, there's a lot of Kale versions still. Like, yeah, sure, Quicken did get nerfed directly, but Kale
So
has
of the
a
5
character
Kale
yeah.
lists, only 2 of them are pure Quicken. We have 1 Hyper Bloom, and then 1 Burning list, and 1 Virgin list that we just saw, 1 Pokemon list. Very interesting.
Yeah,
I do think people are just tired of playing the same old decks.
yeah,
Kale
one-
Quicken being one of the earliest decks ever to be released. Something that we were playing already in week 1, like 6 weeks ago, and nobody wants to play it anymore, which is respectable.
So, if you want to try the new stuff, please debate those.
Yep.
There's like a Mother Kenkin. Now, we do have the bracket currently now. And do you see anyone?
See,
that-
I see a lot of names I recognize. We have Jocelyn and Ariel, who both have done exceptionally well in many tournaments before. Ariel being our second week 5-0, I believe, with a unique was it Mona, Keck, Jean list?
Rainbow.
Let's see what they're on actually. I'm interested. Ariel always plays some spicy stuff. Ariel is on never mind, they're not playing spicy
Not
stuff,
spicy
they
at
are
all.
playing Ayaka Freeze. Oh, but it runs Chang'en talent. Damn,
Wow.
okay. I
Some
guess that is a
variation.
little spicy. With the Adeptus, Chang'en, Tech, and a Star Signs. Very interesting. And a Cogs. Damn. Very Chang'en oriented Ayaka Freeze deck.
Guess you want to threaten that big burst damage out of Chongyun.
Yes. Very afraid of stall with this. And yeah, this list seems like it's geared towards beating stall, which is Ayaka Freeze's main weakness anyways. So maybe he's confident enough that all the other decks will lose to Ayaka Freeze and just is focusing on stall. Another interesting thing about the decks that were from the Asia tournament this time around is that there is only 1 Magu Kenki.
Piloted by
Our resident Arc. Yes. It is a Magu freeze list. God damn it, why are you playing Magu? I hate this card, even in its post-nerf state. God damn it.
We did see Magu in America, I believe, right?
Yes, we did not see a single Magu, but
In Europe, it did
man,
seem going 4-1. But that, to
you're
be
trying
fair, that
to.
was a Sino Magu, so
Hmm.
pretty spicy at least. Not this
Not just
arc. What
not
is this
Magu
arc?
freeze, which is the exact same list. Yeah. God damn. I'm over here trying to gaslight the entire community into thinking Magu is still bad because I don't want to play against Magu anymore.
We see more Magu next week. I swear.
Let's see. Is Arc winning? Let me pull the battle fly. It's wait, where is the battle fly? Oh, just go all the way up. Arc is still. Oh, Arc is 1-1. Damn, we're not gonna see a 5-0 Magu. Unlucky.
Well, it could see 2 4-1s from Magu Kenki this week. So
Lisa is 0-2, and they were somebody who went 5-0 one week. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Same with Org. A lot of
well.
upsets here.
There's a lot of top
Interesting,
players
interesting.
that I expected to be going pretty good early on. Like we have Y with last week's Ningguang deck, which is I want to see more of that.
Ningguang is Ningguang is solid, especially because Kenki nerf. So the thing about Ningguang versus Noelle is they're both very good anchor characters. It's just that Noelle abused Kenki much better than Ningguang in the first patch because Magu was able to set everybody to 6 health with swirl AoE damage, and that allowed a lot of Noelle Wolf Gravestone shenanigans. But Ningguang is much better at dealing high single target burst damage. So in the lists that Ningguang wants to be in, you often replace Magu with Oceanid now. So then you have a Lava Troll Oceanid Ningguang list, and that is, I believe that's just Y stack, right? Those 3 characters.
Yeah.
Y is running Ningguang Rose. Yeah. Ningguang Oceanid Lava Troll. So this creates a very single target oriented version of the Noelle stall list, and Ningguang fits better than Noelle in these type of decks because she is also a single target and is a solid anchor for you. Unfortunately, you don't get a run Rose Gravestone, but that doesn't exactly matter when you one-shot people with Adeptus anyways, so...
Yeah, and as long as you get 10 damage threat out of nowhere, people have to keep that in mind when facing.
And Oceanid has to be the last. I think the 2 variants of stall people should be running right now are going to be what Y is running, which is Ningguang Oceanid Lava Troll for the single target burst. This variant gets to run Abyssal Summons, which is part of the reason why the Magu list was so strong last time, besides Magu just being broken. Or you can go with the Noelle Lava Troll plus Ganyu list, with the same idea as Magu, where you try to set everybody to 6 health with Ganyu and then Wolf's Gravestone cleanup, but with Ganyu instead. And the significant downside, obviously, is that you don't get to run Abyssal Summons, the broken card, but it's a functional deck. Nobody brought it, but it's pretty good. It's probably the best way to run Noelle at the moment.
Well, the option is there if people want to run it for next week.
Please don't.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to play against Stall.
Stall is boring, but it's there. It exists. Based on how GITCG is designed.
I'm honestly surprised how good Stall is. I did not think it would be... maybe it's just because during pre-release we avoided playing Stall at all costs, because playing Stall meant 3-hour-long spreadsheet games, but it seemed pretty bad, and especially because Crystallize is only a +2 reaction, it's not that good at all. But it turns out that stall doesn't even care about triggering reactions, and all you do is just Unga Boonga on high value characters that can abuse certain cards. So,
I usually just need one character that can hyper carry through the whole
yep.
thing and then use
Like the entire
things and
the entire thing behind Ningguang or Noel stall is just you equip both Gravestone on a character that can survive for a long time. So, yeah,
right, but
it's
you have
interesting.
access to Georesonance as well, getting that
Yep,
shield.
yep, yep. Georesonance being exceptionally good when you only have one character alive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything out of the ordinary so far, like with the Noel list. Yeah, we see Orcs, the Kaya Noel list, which is like this more
Yeah, I'm
stall.
so surprised he's not running Wolf's Gravestone in that deck. Definitely, what I think Org definitely would have won that first game with a Wolf's Gravestone, but I think he just wants to meme around with some Kaya stall, to be honest.
I guess you don't have like the big burst damage, like the big
Nope.
damage potential from Noel. So I don't know how you like sweep exactly, but I guess he thinks like the Kaya sustains and the burst switches is enough, maybe. Yeah, here we
So on
have
the screen here,
four
yeah,
deck
we
lists.
got a few of the stall lists I was talking about. The Noel Orgs, Noel Kaya stall, and then the Ningguang Wise Ningguang stall. As well as a free stall, which is Kenki, and I don't want to talk about it because that's Kenki. And then we have a Pleasing Show Bennett list, which also runs stall because Aquila is a broken card and Bennett Talent is a broken card. So, yeah, we're slowly shifting to this, huh? Alright.
Yeah, other than Clay, it's basically just a Bennett deck, really.
As you, like you can see that there's a very common theme behind all these stall lists, which is you have two characters that pair pretty well together for some reason. For example, Oceanid Kenki for Abyssal Summons, and just Kenki being there to trigger a bunch of AoE freeze, and then you have or Cleasing Show, for example. What is non-deck lists are hopping around everywhere, but Cleasing Show pairs together exceptionally well to simplify the board state. And then you have one character that can solo the entire team, or at least do a lot of work as a solo character, such as Jean with Aquila, Bennett with Aquila, Noel with Wolf's Gravestone. You may notice that Aquila and Wolf's Gravestone are very prevalent in these stall lists, being probably by far the two best weapons in the game.
Well, one of them helps you sustain more, and one of them just straight up deals more
Yep.
damage.
You equip Wolf's Gravestone on Noel because Noel already has the sustain, and then you equip Aquila on Bennett because Bennett already has the damage. So, yeah, it ends up making these anchor characters that are very hard to break through.
So yeah.
So yeah, another thing that I'm very surprised at is Favonius Cathedral being a much better card in general than I first expected. It's still not that good. I don't think I put it in my lists, but it's not unplayable. In fact, it is a pretty damn good card, and in the Highlander format, I expect to see a lot of Favonius Cathedral.
Yeah, if your game plan is going long, if you're seeing the game is going long, like definitely very useful. That 4 healing guaranteed is really good, but again, your opponent can play around it, like
It's
getting.
kind of hard to play around.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
just that
it's
it's
just a good deck.
very slow, and 2 white is a little bit of a death sentence for it sometimes. Like, most of the time you'd rather just run Lucky Dog. For 2 black being easier to play, and also it lasts forever.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I don't think. Wait, have we seen people running both for like maximum stall healing?
Yeah, if you're running Favonius Cathedral, you're always running Lucky Dog first. It's just a secondary Lucky Dog.
All right.
Okay, looks like we got a game.
Round 3 is starting, and we are jumping on into a game.
See, who is this? I don't know who's playing at the moment. Let's see. Oh, we're back with the terrorist deck. Let's go.
Oh my god, it's a chicken mirror.
Let's get it. Okay.
Two different variants.
So, something that you can do here is Klee normal attack by playing Liu Su out first. And then you can changing shifts, swap to Terror Shroom into Woven Dice, Bestest Travel Companion Elemental skill. That actually doesn't sound too bad. I like that because it gets chicken to 2 energy.
That is a lot of cards on the first turn, though.
I really like this play. I am not going to lie. Liu Su normal attack. Do it. You know you want to.
He sees the play.
Let's get it. And then you decide whether or not you want to fast swap or slow swap. You can dump the whole hand on turn 1. Do it. Prove that you are the superior chicken player. Oh, are we just...
Oh, yeah.
Elementals.
Oh,
okay. Lame. Fine. So luckily this is not a Kale over here. Or else the FTK would be very spooky. Floral Sidewinder.
Luckily we're seeing a chicken mirror instead of the Kale.
Yep, and a rainbow chicken mirror at that, so there is almost no way to kill Klee here before the burst comes down.
Trigger the Quicken.
Yep. The chicken quicken. Swapping official, smart stuff, smart stuff. Wasting more pyro application, and also official is not a unit after you cast Oz. So it's all official is good for.
Official's job is practically done here.
Yep. Damn good dice. My god. What the heck?
Oh,
okay.
Wow. Why run Favonia's library?
I know, right?
Like that.
Elemental Burst always comes down here. I cannot imagine a world where you don't. Actually, I can. It's a world where you swap to chicken and try to do that instead.
Yeah. Get Klee's value as early as possible, I guess. She's going
Fast
to
swap.
anyway.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh, Gambler.
Always a chicken swap here, yes. The problem, of course, is trying to control chicken stacks here, which is going to be tough. I'm actually not sure how they can do it. Their elemental skill in here, but chicken is going to go to max stacks.
Which does threaten piece of cheese's chicken.
So what they have to do here is they're going to chicken elemental skill and then fast swap to pyro 8. No.
Oh.
I know what they're going for with this play. I know exactly what they're going for, and I don't think this is correct either. Save health on the chicken because you already have 2 pyro auras up, but at least I would have changing shifts so that you could have lucky dog elemental skilled instead, but oh well. Chicken burst probably comes down here.
How much is that deal? Chicken burst.
It would do 7 at the moment. So I'm noticing one side procced a lot of reactions this game, and the other side has not. So that's quite a problem. So you can swap to chicken and elemental skill, which actually does kill the chicken or forces them to swap. If you fast swap this, you should fast swap it. Fast swap elemental skill and instead of a burning, so they are forced to swap off chicken. I like that play a lot right now. Fast swap it. Fast swap it. Please fast swap it. Okay, fine. I think with the slow swap, what they're going for is hoping that the opponent doesn't swap off chicken. But they always swap off chicken here. I don't think they're dumb.
You don't want to get the burning to trigger. Or I guess if you want to, you just switch to official. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
here as expected.
You always elemental skill here. But if you fast swapped, you could have ended first, which would have been so good. I guess arguably ending second could be okay, but you got overloaded here, which is a big problem. They're gonna pray to draw Pyro Resonance here, because that might be the only thing that keeps them in this game at the moment. But that is not it. So Klee just elemental skills, and it's so hard to win from here. I wouldn't even keep any Dendro here. You have to go elemental skill into... Okay. Fine. I was gonna say you have to go elemental skill into burst on agent, but actually this is okay. You can lucky dog elemental skill and then fast swap to chicken and elemental burst. Because of the lucky dog value on the agent, you want to keep agent alive now instead of the other way around. Unfortunately, all my waifu has to do is normal attack here, and I think they should be good. Actually, on second thought, this game is going to be pretty close. What am I talking about? This lucky dog is going to get some insane value. Yeah, this is some smart stuff. I agree with this play. Very good stuff. Sacrificing the official. You definitely want to swap to chicken at this point, but chicken is going to die. Whether or not you want to do it as a slow or a fast swap is up to you. I think it's a slow swap, though. You definitely slow swap here, because official elemental skill is not going to kill your chicken thanks to the quicken nerf. Really? Okay. I wouldn't even do that. You really want to keep Pyro Agent alive, because the way you're winning this game is through Lucky Dog. I think there is a good punish for my waifu here. If they have, like, I haven't lost yet. Swapping to chicken here, I think, is interesting. I'm very surprised why they didn't swap to Klee and just normal attack. Maybe their dice doesn't allow it. Like, you need to have some I haven't lost yet or something to win it from this point.
Oh, this is closer than I expected, considering what happened early on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is.
I don't know why we didn't, Yeah, this does not kill. Why did we not swap to Klee? It was always right to swap to Klee here. I do not understand. Klee would have killed here. You just needed to normal attack and burst. I'm so confused. I think they did the math wrong. That's what's going on. This is wrong. This is so wrong. They lose now. They actually just straight up lose now. Klee would have instantly won the game here.
Yeah, it would dealt more than damage. And
No, they didn't need to calcs. Yeah, they would have They would have enough dice to normal attack into. I haven't lost yet, and at the very least, tuning 2 cards definitely would have killed here, and that definitely would have been the winning line. Because the Pyro Agent would die here. I'm almost certain they just did the math wrong here on accident. Chicken does reset, so there technically is a chance. But with I haven't lost yet, I don't think there is much of one. Oh, wait, this is smart. I'm dumb. Yeah, this is a guaranteed win. Whoopsie doodle. Yep. Smart stuff, smart stuff. Don't waste damage, or don't waste application when you don't have to. The Lotus is going to come down, but there's an Adeptus, so... Yeah, I think my waifu threw this game off a cliff. There was an easy way to win this. And now we're gonna see the Adeptus burst for the punish. Damn, okay. I definitely think they did math wrong there. I think they were thinking Chicken was gonna do 6 damage or something. And notably, what won the game there was the Quicken nerf. If the Quicken was still around, that Chicken burst would have killed and they would have won. So...
Yeah, actually, the Quicken
nerf actually mattering. God damn. Who would have thunk?
I did not expect it to go that
There's...
close. I mean, Pizza Cheese really... I think he did pretty well that game.
Pizza Cheese played pretty well. I think so. I think my waifu threw the game very hard though. I do think Pizza Cheese was a little bit too tunnel visioned on getting Flea Burst out, but it worked out nicely. It was a good way to avoid Chicken Stacks resetting most of that game. And saving the changing shifts ended up being very important at the end there. Or not the changing shifts, actually. The fast swap was very important at the end there.
Yeah, keeping that 2 Leave It To Me's in hand until the very end. Even though, as you said, you saw the play of using it very early in the first turn, I believe.
Yeah, I still think I liked my line better, but this is a line that was... I mean, it won the game, so I can't say too much.
Congrats to Pizza Cheese.
I'm looking at the stream with a 5-minute delay, and it's coming up to the part where I think my waifu made a very bad misplay. So, they had 4 dice left, and I haven't lost yet in hand. So, and Klee has the normal attack buff. So you can normal attack to do 3 damage onto Pyro Agent, and that leaves Pyro Agent at 4 health. And then you can Elemental Burst, which does 3 damage, which leaves Pyro Agent at 1 health, and then the Burning Tick will kill Pyro Agent. Yeah, that was definitely line. There was no way to lose from there. I think my waifu actually threw the game horribly, which is unlucky. I'm not sure what they were tunnel visioned on. Maybe the Gambler's proc or the Chicken Burst doing 1 less damage than they were expecting. But quite unfortunate.
Miscounted the stacks, like maybe. Yeah, these things happens. So yeah.
Chicken is a complicated character. Counting to 3 is hard. Okay. Anyways, doing math.
Yeah, this happens in card games, right? Sometimes you just miscounted.
We don't even have Quicken around to make math complicated. Unlucky. Or I guess maybe that's making math more complicated.
Please bring back Quicken.
Quicken chicken. Let's get it. Well, not let's get it. I guess KFC is the one moving on to 3-0 now.
Yeah. Anyway, it is... What are the chances of seeing the 2 only...
Yeah, the 2 people bringing chicken being both 2-0 is already quite exceptional.
Getting to that mirror match, I did not expect that coming into this.
So we have Ariel, Jocelyn, and Pizza Cheese all being at 3-0, who are 3 people who are quite active in our server. So that's nice to see.
And right on screen we have the character representations here in this.
Oh yeah. Is Yoi the least played character? I think that's what that means, right? Yeah. God damn.
We have one Yoi, I believe. Yeah.
Unlucky Yoi. Wait, where's Magu Kenki?
Magu Kenki is also 1.
But it doesn't show up on this thing.
Oh yeah, it doesn't show up.
Damn. I'm getting scammed here.
Yeah. There's like 3 black slices. One of them is Yoimiya, one of them is Magu, and one of them.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Guess.
Rip
Oh wait,
Magu.
3. There's 4 one-offs. Okay. One of them is
Which
Magu.
are,
One of them is Yoi. Guess the other 2.
let's see. Is Razor on there?
Yeah, Razor is one there. And what's the other one?
I feel like a bunch of characters are playable. Diona has 2. God damn, I have no idea.
Diona has 2. The other one
What the
is
heck?
Sino.
Sino? What?
Yeah,
God
considering
damn,
we
okay.
see a lot of Sinos in Europe, and I
I
don't
think Sino's pretty damn good at the moment, especially the Sino Xingqiu combo is one of the meta decks that hasn't been nerfed, along with Ganyu Xingqiu. I'm surprised nobody's playing it, but I guess... What is the one person playing Sino, actually? Let's see. They are on a... Okay, Sino Kek Kaya. Interesting. Never mind then.
not even
I was fully expecting a Sino Xingqiu list, especially with the popularity of Xingqiu, but... interesting. Rip Sino.
We also see like the Sino with Overload, I believe.
Oh yeah, we were seeing some Sino Yoi and Sino Xiangling beforehand because just because Pyro Resonance being dumb or Sino Yoi being the Sino GK, one or the other. But
Yeah,
I do think Sino Xingqiu is the best way to play Sino at the moment.
Yeah, I think Sino's clearly.
Sino is a very good character. I'm very surprised to see so little of him.
Maybe that's because it's outshadowed by a lot of other good Electro characters we have.
Yeah, the Electro characters are all very good. Fischl being insane, and then you have
mainly Fischl.
Kek just generally being a better Sino because of having a good elemental skill. Razor and Sino just get slightly outclassed, unfortunately. Yeah. They would. I'm sure Mihoyo will never power creep the already very strong Electro characters.
They are very strong.
They would never do that. It's fine.
Fischl and catching does the Electro.
Yeah, Fischl notably, her elemental is like Fischl's elemental burst is nothing noteworthy, but her elemental skill is 3 applications of Electro, or just 3 Electro, which is incredible value. That's going +6 for 3 dice, while most elemental skills only go about +4, and that's the only reason why you run Fischl, but also because of that, Fischl tends to be extremely strong. Which is, I don't know, I think it's kind of bad design. I don't like these, like, especially with Magu, which is atrocious, having 2 different skills that go +6. But Fischl only has 1, and she sees play just because of that. Again, Fischl gets hard carried by Oz, even in the TCG. Unlucky.
That is true. Fischl is Oz.
Yeah.
I mean, considering what we have since the patch, with the...
Let's check out the other 3-0 decks. We already saw Pizza Cheeses with their KFC list. Ariel with, I think they were playing just boring old Ayaka Freeze. Unlucky. Jocelyn. We haven't seen Jocelyn yet. I'm surprised they haven't been on stream. Let's see. Jocelyn is on Cleomona Pyro Agent. Yep, the list I was going to bring, and then I swapped Pyro Agent off for Bennett. Let's see if, wait, is this my exact list? No, it's not. They run... Oh, no, it is my exact list. Oh, no, they're running Gamblers. What do they swap up for Gamblers?
Pretty close, I'd say.
It's very close to the list I posted very early on. So if Jocelyn goes 5-0, then I know I downgraded. Either that or I just got extremely unlucky. Anyways. But, yeah. The Klee-Mona combo being exceptionally strong. Let's see if Jocelyn goes 5-0. Rooting for you, buddy. And then, one last 3-0 is Kyle. Or Kale. I don't know how to pronounce it.
No, you did mention it before with the Ayaka plus Chongyun talent, I believe.
Oh damn, Kale is the one running. Kale's running the Jean Mona Keck team in place of Ariel.
Wait,
Damn.
Jean
I
Mona's
want to see.
team.
I want to see a game between Ariel and Kyle. That would be great. See Ariel lose to his own deck. That would be something, wouldn't it? So, if you guys don't know, Ariel went 5-0 in one of our very first Asia tournaments, playing this quite off-meta Jean Mona Kecking deck, which is like it's still very off-meta, even though I think they 5-0'd with it multiple times. And I guess it is Ariel's pet deck, or at least the one I know them well for. Yeah, signature deck. And then they're not running it, but somebody else in the tournament is, and they're also 3-0, so it'll be interesting.
Does that prove the scales of the player or the deck itself? Who knows?
Well, there's always something. There has to be something to the deck, clearly. Oh, we got a fifth 3-0. Let's see. The Illustrious. With Ganyu Xingqiu Changyan. Good old Ganyu Freeze. Undivided Heart being broken as always. The Changyan here is quite interesting. Normally you run a Hydro Resonance, but with Changyan you get to run a more aggressive list, which isn't as reliant on getting perfect dice, like Ganyu needing all these charge attacks. I like it. Very interesting list. They run stuff like Parametric, Gamblers. Alright. No Liu Su's, which is... Alright. I do think Liu Su is kind of core to these type of lists, but also Liu Su feels horrible to draw past turn 1. I honestly haven't tested enough lists without Liu Su.
It's one of those cards that you just either you draw it turn 1 or you don't play it at all, right?
Yeah, like it falls in that same category with like Timmy and Paimon, but even worse because like it actually doesn't do anything after turn 1. But damn, when you draw on turn 1, is it good?
Actually, we see a lot of like different variations of freeze decks. What do you think about
So we have
that?
5 threes. Oh, really? What variations of freeze list? They all run Xingqiu.
Yeah, I mean they're on Xingqiu, but like you have the Ganyu version, you have
Or the Aika version. Yeah, that's it.
You have the Ayaka Mona Kea version.
So what I was talking about way back in like last patch was Aika Freeze has been around for a very long time. Ganyu Freeze was a little bit newer. I think UZ was the one who made it quite popular over on the JP side. The thing about Aika Freeze is that it's exceptionally strong into lists that don't run a lot of sustain, such as one of the very popular Ayamiya decks back in last patch, but it did not have enough damage to beat out a lot of other decks that ran a bit of sustain. So, and Ganyu Freeze was able to beat those decks by, well, doing more damage, I guess, because you ran stuff like Undivided Heart and stuff. Ganyu being a very, very good damage dealer, just shitting out damage with Undivided Heart, going +10 on one elemental skill. Crazy stuff, and it for some reason working with Xingqiu, even though it's a charge attack.
Yeah, I don't know how that mechanic gets to be.
I'm very interested in how they translated that over, but all right.
Does not work in the main game. Why does it work in the TCG?
Yeah. Another thing I'm frustrated with is how Bloom and Crystallize got imported to the TCG. Oh, and how Master Weaponry got imported. A lot of these small little changes I would have liked for flavor reasons that they decided to not implement. But oh well.
Designing a card game based on those new mechanics is... I mean, I see the difficulties in it, but...
Are there any 2-0 games still going? There's not, right? I think we're wrapped up already.
Yeah, I'm
with
pretty sure we're wrapped up.
We're wrapped up with 3-0s, I think. Yes. So we only have 5 3-0s right now. So one will get down paired. So 3, 3, 3, 3. And we'll go 4, yeah. So there's like a 1.2, yeah, 1.25. I can't do math right now. There is that's 75%, right? Yeah. A 75% chance we're only going to get 150 player, which is quite surprising considering the tournament started with a 50% chance to get 250s. We might only have one winner. That would be a little bit weird.
And
Rooting
considering
for
the
Justin because Justin's playing my deck, but okay, caster bias.
nah, we can't side on the specific players, but you know, we gotta root for someone, I guess.
Yeah. See. We don't have a way to check by win rate, right? Oh, we do have a card percentile. I think, yeah, Lotus Flower Crisp being the most used card. That makes a lot of sense.
I'm not
And then
exactly
Leave It to
surprised
Me.
there.
One card that has seen a lot of increased play recently is the Bestest Travel Companion. Mostly because auto attack or Yoi comps in particular have died down, and Yoi was a character that was not reliant on the Bestest Travel Companion. But most other strategies in this game right now are reliant on this card, so it makes a lot of sense. How far down is Toss Up actually? Toss Up has only half the usage of the Bestest Travel Companion. Which I think, I don't know. I like running Toss Up and Bestest in almost all my lists now. But I can definitely see how people don't like the card.
Yeah, unless you're running some decks that are very, very, I guess, dice hungry, like you need specific dice. Like usually, Bestest Companion is like the best option, and Toss Up feels
Yep.
like very second best. You know, obviously.
The thing
just
about Toss Up, something I overestimated about Toss Up is that you have to commit to playing Toss Up early in your turn in order for it to be better than Bestest Travel Companion sometimes. And committing to play Toss Up early just is a worse idea because then you're not as flexible with your lines of play. While Bestis can be cast at any time during your turn and be the same amount of value, which is a very good option to have. It makes Bestis just always feel like the better card, even though there are some very, very niche scenarios where Toss-Up is going to be better. I guess I shouldn't say very, very niche, but Toss-Up can be better maybe like 20-30% of the time.
Yeah.
But it just feels worse, so.
Yeah, it does feel worse. Sometimes you just toss up and you still don't get the right dice that you need.
Yeah,
It
the
feel
main reason is the flexibility not being there hurts a lot.
What do you think about meat rolls still being played?
Meat roll being played? Really?
Yeah,
Minty meat. Oh, we see 10 people with minty meat rolls. God damn.
Yeah.
So the thing about minty meat rolls is I think the change to this card is fine. I'm kind of upset they changed it still because you can't do ridiculous combo stuff. And I think combo is a good thing to have in this game, but most of the time you are only attacking about 3 times with the minty meat rolls anyways. And when you attacked more than 3 times with it, that was when you were doing really bullshit stuff. Like Ayamiya OTKing on round 2 bullshit level of stuff. Now you can't do as crazy stuff with minty meat rolls, but I really liked doing crazy stuff. I think it's fine to have that in a card game. I can see why MiHoYo is afraid of it though. Makes sense, makes sense.
Yeah, it does close up design space for like other characters that rely on normal attacks that's maybe stronger than what
Yeah,
you
like
have.
Beto getting added to the game just as they nerfed minty meat rolls feels so weird to me. I don't
Yeah.
like it. Like, this is part of the reason why Beto is not seeing any play. Speaking of Beto, I think we only have, like, what, 2 Betos or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contrast with Klee getting a lot
Yeah,
of
11 Clees. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, when Beidou was first released, I hear like a lot of hype with Beidou, but like now Beidou's like basically electro version of Singcho, right? But costs more dice, more.
Beto was going to be Electro Yoi, and
Yeah.
then Yeah, stuff
I don't
happened.
think we're allowed to talk about that. Like,
Unlucky to Beta
yeah,
though. Oh well.
yeah. I guess one of the reason why she's not being used as much is also because there's so many good Electro characters already.
Yep, as we
I
talked about
mentioned
before, Official is exceptionally strong, and Keck just has a much better elemental skill. So, yeah.
I wish.
Rip Beto, always gonna be at the bottom of the table, or bottom of the Electro options, I guess. I don't know.
Unlucky. Sorry, Beto. Maybe we'll see you get buffed. I hope Julio buffs characters and cards.
Something
I
that,
don't
like,
think so far.
the design philosophy in card games is that when you nerf characters, you get to change the meta much more rapidly than if you take the time to buff characters. So that's part of the reason why a lot of card games decide to not do buffs nearly as often as nerfs. I do not think MiHoYo is, like, I guess in the case of Beto, because Beto is just a new character and flopped so much, I think there's a good chance they will nerf Beto, but I can't see them nerfing or them buffing very many characters at all, just because it's so hard to inject change in the meta with buffs.
Yeah, we still don't know also how often these buffs and nerfs are going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Like,
have to see.
I think MiHoYo is just hoping that the new cards they're releasing every patch is going to shake up the meta enough that people aren't going to be yelling for buffs.
Yeah.
I'm
Makes sense.
upset. They should do some buffs, though.
Yeah, they should. Give love some to Barbara. And speaking of which, we are in round 4.
Alright, we got Jesslyn's game.
And
Well,
yeah,
wait, Jesslyn, did Jesslyn get down paired? No, Jesslyn did not get down paired.
oh, yeah, it's
Is
round
Ariel
4.
going on? Let me check really quick before this game continues. Ariel is going against Risa. Oh, did Ariel get down paired? Oh, Ariel got down paired. Damn, we're not going to see Ariel lose to his own deck. Unlucky. Alright, so this is one of the matchups I was practicing quite a lot, actually, when I was practicing the Klee deck. It is very interesting, because Xingqiu dodges your FTK just by elemental skilling. You can only do 11 damage with your FTK at most. So, this is a full keep. Almost certainly. We'll keep this, come on. You know you want to. Oh wait, you're going second. Ah, going second with this hand is so much worse, actually. It's frustrating. If you're going first here, you could set up to kill Xingqiu at the start of round 2. But now it doesn't work.
Yeah, opting to keep it instead.
Starting on Agent, okay. The reason why I don't like starting an Agent here is because you want to set up Agent Burst as fast as possible, but now with this hand you can't really do that. Unless Jocelyn is going for what I think he's going for. Which is normal attack first. And Jocelyn has the dice for it. It'd be kind of funny.
Let's see if we
Without Hydro Resonance, starting on Xingqiu means that you need a Star Signs to Elemental Burst cleanly. Oh, there's no Elemental Burst coming down. Wait, I think Jocelyn wins now. The Strategize costing 1 means no Elemental Burst coming down. All Jocelyn needs to do is normal attack, burst. Go for it. Normal attack.
normal attack.
Let's go. And if the Xingqiu dies, obviously the game is just over.
Oh, this a freeze deck that can't freeze is pretty much useless, right?
I think, okay, so one thing I would have done in Justin's place was wait a little bit before normal attacking. You still have it. This is still... Is it? Oh, no, it's one off. I'm dumb. Wait, there's no star signs.
Wow.
There's no star signs. Okay, wait, this is good enough. So what you do is, elemental skill. Yeah. Seems to, yeah. And then, oh wait, no, you're one off. Damn. Swap to Mona, but this is one off if the illustrious elemental skills. Wait, no, it's exact. It'll do exactly 9. I forgot. Stealth goes +1. Fast swap, Adeptus Burst, GG.
Let's see if the illustrious sees it coming.
I don't think they'll play around it. I don't know why we kept a Hydro. Fast swap, Adeptus, Woven Resonance Burst, and then you can play Paimon. I think is what the lineup would go for if Jocelyn decides to do that, or if the Illustrious allows for it, which is not swapping off Xingqiu. Or not Star Signs bursting. The Illustrious does run 2 copies of Star Signs, and that would probably keep them in the game if they drew it. And that might be the only thing that keeps them in the game. Oh, okay, that also does it.
Okay, this
Now
does
there's no
guarantee-
reason to not just Elemental Skill here.
That does
Yep.
guarantee the Xingqiu being able
Pop
to
the Lotus. Xingqiu gets to burst here, unfortunately. And then you probably swap to Klee and kill off the Xingqiu. I think that kills, right? No, it's one off. Right? It'll do 11 and Xingqiu's at 11. But you already missed 1, so it's not enough. Yeah. So Xingqiu gets to live. It's still definitely the right play. Swap to Klee, Woven Resonance, Elemental Skill, and then normal attack. Klee goes up to 3 energy. Xingqiu doesn't die, which is optimal actually. Because then Klee gets to burst. Either that, yeah, this is the right play. I like this. See if Jocelyn sees the play I would do. There's another play Jocelyn could be considering, which is just Paimon passing here. But I don't like it. Okay, never mind. Looks like... Oh, we drew changing shifts. You can still go for it. Please go for it. Just do it. Changing shifts to Klee, Woven, Elemental Skill, normal attack. Trust me, I think this is the best play. It doesn't kill Xingqiu, which is perfect.
Yeah, let's see if Jocelyn sees it.
There are quite a lot of lines here that are good. Bestest into swap Klee Paimon, or not even swap Klee sometimes, is also a good play. But I don't like letting them just end on Xingqiu here, is my problem. Okay, fine. They'll just go for this then. Tune in Adeptus versus play Bestest. Or Tune Bestest. Okay. Well, you're already so committed to this play. Pick what play you're doing, dude. I really liked if the changing shifts came down here, but I feel like Jocelyn is debating between too many plays right now. And they're all fine. Alright, we'll go with this one. The important thing here is that Xingqiu does not die. The Illustrious goes up to 10 cards here, so they're not overdrawing. Smart. So normal attack does not kill, right? Yes. Leaves Xing Qiu at 1. Which is why I think it was the right play earlier, but oh well.
Well, it's done now.
Not necessarily. Still think it's better just normal attack on Klee here.
Xingqiu burst is active. Let's see what the Illustrious can do with it. That's a lot of energy on Jesselin's side too.
Yep. I can definitely see a I haven't lost yet funneling Mona Burst this game. And then one shot either Ganyu or Chang'un with it. So the thing about the Illustrious here, the reason why you don't want to kill Xingqiu is because either the Illustrious is switching to a character or they're wasting turns on they're wasting dice on Xingqiu, a significant amount of dice on Xingqiu. And if they don't swap, they're not proccing freeze, which means you get to go ham for another turn. Especially with his gamblers in hand. That's spooky stuff.
I can definitely see a sweep coming soon here.
I think the best play is to not even... Okay. In this case, now you just clean normal attack.
You just use that.
You clean normal attack into burst. Probably. Can't swap to Mona here, or else Chang'un gets to freeze without having to, what's the word? Okay, Pyro Resonance or Toon Paimon? Personally, I would Toon Paimon. This commits too much, and Paimon's never getting played this game.
Yeah, I think you want to save that Power Resonance dice.
It's fine, but yeah, okay, this play's fine. I just wanted to like get max value out of changing shifts. Now you're not doing that. It works. Play works. So with this line, you're not, yeah. Wait, does the Chang'un die? The Chang'un will die if they decide to float here. And then float.
That's 2 dice for that leaving, maybe. But
so what you can do, a really funny play, is to chaining shifts to Mona, elemental skill, and then equip gamblers on Mona with your 1 dice left, even though you're not killing. It prevents Chang'un from casting any skills without you getting 2 dice.
Okay, I don't think Jocelyn's doing that.
It's probably not the right play, but it's funny.
It is the funny option.
Okay. Whoa, wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm so dumb. Yeah, this is correct. They need hand space.
Oh, yeah, 6 cards in hand.
Yep, and they're floating 2 for Lipin, so they can go up to 10 unless they play gamblers this round. Equipping gamblers on Ganyu. That's always scary to see. So you don't really want Mona to get frozen here, is the problem. One line you can actually do? No, yeah. Yeah, okay, so what you could do is Mona elemental skill and then swap back off to Klee. I like that line, actually. I like that line a lot. Let Klee die. Oh, wait, no, 2 characters get frozen here no matter what. No, this is ugly for Jesselyn. Not having a fast swap kill here is so... You never Paimon here. Having extra dice into the turn where they're going to perma-freeze you is not going to help. Unfortunately, it's ugly for Jesselyn no matter what. Unless you draw into a fast swap next turn. I do think you don't want Mona to get frozen. So you always swap to Klee here. You always swap back to Klee here. Okay, fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're not overdrawing at least. Actually, no, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. I'm done. Using the Hydro, obviously, because Mono is getting frozen immediately. No fast swap is extremely annoying. Adeptus Burst leaves Ganyu at 1 health.
Yeah, there's a lot
Unfortunately.
from Jocelyn's hand, just the threat
Um,
is out there.
And with the parametric, I think a full freeze can come down here. Full team freeze. Yes. So Jocelyn's best chance is to Adeptus burst the Ganyu and hope the Illustrious has no healing food that can get them out of range of Klee killing the Ganyu. What's gonna happen is Chang's gonna kill himself while freezing Mona and making Ganyu the active character. And then Pyro Agent is going to Adeptus Burst, set Ganyu to 1, and then hopefully the last Klee Burst tick can kill Ganyu because you're not casting any more skills this turn. Does not kill, but it does put him in range of Ganyu charge attack. Oh shit, that is some smart stuff. Wait, no, you don't stop the Klee? What? Are you normal attacking? No, you can't kill Klee here. You cannot kill with Klee here. This is wrong. 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 This is normal attack. Okay.
Okay, I guess that does.
You're getting sweeped here. You have to not kill Zigshou here. Make them waste a turn.
Yeah, 9 dice with
The
Ganyu.
right play, I think, was swapping to Pyro Agent and Elemental Skilling.
Another toss-up.
So, Illustrator needs to normal attack with Ganyu into charge attack on Pyro Agent. Actually, you don't even need to because of Gamblers. You can just charge attack, yeah. No fast swap here means the game should be over.
That is Gambler on Ganyu, right?
Yep.
So
I think this was a mistake on Justin's part. You never killed the Xingqiu there. Can't afford it.
2 dice fixing, considering the dice.
They could tune the entire hand and win here. Not gonna lie. There is nothing Justin can do here.
The Gambler.
This game's over. If Justin had a fast swap, obviously would have won, but does not. So you need to
Wow.
Lotus on Agent, right? Yeah, Lotus Agent. Lotus Agent.
And then
Yep. Lotus on Agent should win actually. Or has a very high chance of winning.
you can crack back with the Elemental Burst with the Depresentation.
So make sure to play Lotus. Or Lotus here, that also works. I think it's better to Lotus Agent, but this is the same thing, essentially.
Not letting Klee die, it seems.
Actually, no, this is better. I'm dumb. Because, yeah. This saves Hydra application on Pyro Agent from happening. Yeah. Okay, this is the better play. Is it? Because no normal attack kills. Normal attack. Okay, so the other line would have been normal attack, elemental skill. No, this is the right play. Yeah. The other way sets you up for some spooky shatter stuff, and this prevents it. So the Illustrious needs some way to heal for 1 here or to kill, and I don't think killing is happening. Okay. So, heal for 1? Do they run Mushroom Pizza? I do believe they are running Mushroom Pizza. They do run 2 copies of Mushroom Pizza, and they did not draw it. So, wow. Barely winning here. Actually, even normal attacking would have won for the Ganyu here. That was unlucky draws, to be honest, considering how much they drew. Let's go, Jesslyn. Exact lethal. They had one more. Please don't burst before. No! Play Deadness! Play this!
Oh.
Scared shit out of me, dude. Okay.
Okay, thank God.
So, if the Ganyu player had a Woven Ice to normal attack one more time, they could have prevented lethal. And if they had a they could have also had a Mushroom Pizza, which also would have prevented lethal. And they drew a lot of cards too, so quite unlucky to be honest.
Drawing that much card and not getting the cards you need. Sometimes
Yeah.
that's how
Wait. Did they play a Wharf that game? They did play a Wharf that game, right?
Yeah, they did play a Wolf.
Wait, they don't have Wharf in their list.
Wait.
What? Am I looking at the wrong one?
I remember Strategize.
I don't remember they Wharfed. Maybe I'm tripping.
We can just watch the VOD.
See if it's on the stream right now. Okay, I don't think they did. I'm just being really dumb right now. Never mind. Okay.
I don't remember.
But they had a lot of cards, is my point. And they didn't draw into they didn't draw into any of the important cards to win that game, which was a bit unlucky.
Oh, I did see Strategize and Lieben procking, so yeah, that's a lot of card draws. It's coming in short. Here.
Jocelyn redeemed me because I threw with Klee Mona. You can 5-0 in my place. See. And there's like no Ganyu USC, right? Oh, no, there is, but they aren't. Jocelyn dodged all of them. Not bad. Let's see. So yeah, okay, we do have 3 4-0s because the down pair won their game. So that means that there's a 50-50 chance we will have 2 5-0s.
I guess Jesselyn is the first 4-0, I believe, that we have. So give me a sec. Check.
Nope, we have 3 4-0s.
Oh. Wow. Well, considering the how much participants we have, not exactly surprised. Oh yeah,
50-50. So if my hope here, and what I really hope happens, is Jocelyn gets down paired. So Jocelyn goes 5-0 because the down pair is easier. And then Kale beats Ariel with Ariel's deck. And then those are 2 5-0 lists. That would be the perfect tournament.
Yeah, I guess the matchup we're waiting for is, I don't know, the Kale versus Ariel.
Yeah, would be interesting. If Ariel 5-0s, then both Elrado and Ariel will be 5-0ing the tournament, and I'll be the only person from week 2 who didn't 5-0 this week.
Aww.
Goddamn. Rip me.
You just went 4-1. That's pretty impressive in its own right. Come on.
I'm washed.
Give yourself some credit, SI.
Unlucky. Alright. Yeah. Looks like the next round should be starting soon?
We have
in 9 minutes. Okay.
Enough time to talk about some other stuff here.
It is midnight for me now. Woo, that means it's officially Chinese New Year. Anyways.
Yeah, it's 3 p.m. in where I am. So yeah, let's see what else we can talk about the deck list. There's one D-Luke. Oh no, wait. There's 2 Dilucs.
Yeah, we actually saw quite a lot of Diluc. I think this is the first time we've ever seen Diluc in a tournament, actually.
Yeah, I mean, early on, I believe we see, like,
We
very
have Sigma running the
mid-tier,
meme triple claymore team. God
Oh
damn you, Sigma.
I guess we have to mention that.
And a Pyro Resonance Xiangling second turn kill setup deck. Which is interesting. It was definitely a deck that got played around a bit during the first what was it? Pre 3.4, like before the nerfs and stuff, where because Xiangling does 2 pyro damage, if you have another character that does 3 cryo, electro, or hydro damage, then you can one-shot a character at the start of round 2 with Xiangling elemental skill into a 3 damage cryo, hydro, or electro skill and pyro resonance. That would deal 2 plus 8. Looks like this person with Diluc is actually 3-1, which is pretty damn good.
We'll have to
We see the
I mean,
rise of all these one-shot comps. Not bad. Sigma picked up a win. Wow, 1-3.
1-3.
People clap. Anyways.
Well, it's one of the few people that actually brings Vado, so... Does this prove that Vado isn't that good? I mean, having access to Wolf Gravestone is something, right? Maybe people just hasn't experimented with it enough. I don't know. Let's see, we do have the usual stuff, the Cleese, we have a bit of a Noel, Resurgence. Now that Ayamiya is gone, Ayaka Singcho is back pretty much.
Alright, looks like the round wrapped up early. So we'll be able to hop directly into another game.
This final round is going to begin soon. I hope we get to see one of the 4-0s match.
No, Ariel got down paired. Okay, it's okay.
Again?
You know, it's basically Jocelyn versus Ariel. It's basically Jocelyn versus Ariel. Anyways, Kale is playing Ariel's deck. Oh, Sheeple got paired with Ariel. That's actually gonna be a good game. We should if we don't get Justin's game, we should watch Justin's game and then if we can hop into the other game.
Yeah, we already watched Justin. We see what the Klee Fire Agent Mona can do. Let's see if we can get a game soon.
Alright, let's do that then. So one thing that I've noticed is something that was pretty strong already last patch, but is suddenly getting a lot more attention is Pyro Resonance decks.
Yeah,
because Pyro Resonance is really good. It turns out, doing 3 extra damage for 1 card.
3 extra damage is a lot.
It gets the important part about Pyro Resonance. It gets you to very perfect breakpoints. 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 is the combo that does exactly 10 damage.
Yeah, speaking of double pyro, we have one right here. Jocelyn again versus Kyle.
Alright, Jocelyn. Redeem me. Because I brought this deck, or a small variant of it, and did not... There's no way you're tossing Pyro Resonance. Okay. So, I didn't check it. If Jocelyn... Hopefully he can untoggle really quick so I can see going first or second here. Going second, okay. So, there's a little tech I really like doing going second with this deck, which is starting on not Mona. Okay, fine.
Never mind.
I take it back. The tech is you start on not Mona, and then you elemental, and then you swap to Mona, so you can go slower than your opponent, and force a reaction to happen.
Yes, Jocelyn, we see your dice. It's pretty good.
Really good dice. I think they would have instantly won if they did the cool tech play, but oh well. Now it's interesting. So the elemental skill is gonna come down here. Changing shifts gene, right? Oh, if they change shifts gene, this is perfect. Okay, never mind. They don't. They're not dumb. Lucky dog equip here is only okay. As I was gonna say, it's only good if they have the that. So one thing you can do is Klee, charge attack, normal attack, or you can just Mona elemental skill again. Okay, guess we'll do this. Or you could just swap back to Mona. I actually like swapping right back to Mona. The reason why you swap back to Mona is you waste an application from the summon. Yeah, you swap back to Mona here. It's much better than just moving normal attacking here. You waste a Hydra application from the summon, so that it effectively dealt 1 less damage to you already. I guess both plays are fine. So the thing, if you normal attack here, you set up for a Cleave Burst, which is nice as well. 2 viable lines. They both do pretty damn good. Looks like Jocelyn is debating between these 2 choices at the moment. They're hovering the Woven.
Jocelyn's thinking about it.
There is definitely a very tough choice to make here. They're not stalling for time. Alright.
Yeah.
So they go with this choice. Not the one I would have made, but definitely one of the 2 options that were good here. So fast swap does not kill, right? Okay. So probably a Calx Burst into swap Mona into Paimon is the play I'm imagining here. Pizza, okay. So as long as no swirls are happening, this EC deck is not getting too much value. Could consider Jump D into Burst or Calx Burst. I like Calx Burst more, but it's debatable. I like Calx Burst into... Yeah, you probably just have the bestest here, which is a little bit of a waste. Unlucky. What is the play, Jocelyn? Calx Burst. Alright. It's the only play that the dice really allowed for, unfortunately. It's not ideal. Swapping to Mona. Wait, this is good. You swap to your own Mona now. And then... Yeah. And this gives you the option to Bestest Paimon or to Bestest Elemental Skill. I think you Bestest Paimon now. Yeah, you Bestest Paimon.
This feels kind of bad.
Good. Yep. Don't waste Hydra application. Smart stuff. Smart stuff. Jocelyn doing every single play I would have done this game. Except for, I guess the first one was debatable. It was a line I might have gone depending on what mood I'm in. Those are some really good draws too here. The Woven Flames being one of the best cards in the deck, and Toss Up because you just used your dice corrector. And the Paimon effectively serving as a dice corrector here as well. Right. So elemental skill should come down here. I don't think you toss up when only 3 of your dice are bad. So with the dice remaining, it should be enough to elemental skill twice on 2 of these characters. If it's Klee, you can actually Pyro Resonance, Pyro Resonance, and okay, never mind. Guess Pyro Resonance is not happening. Elemental skill into. Why don't you just swap back to Mona? I actually kind of like that play. Okay. The problem is the Lightning Stiletto in hand is a little bit annoying. They do have a Lightning Stiletto in hand, right? I'm not tripping? Yes. They definitely do. Unless they tuned it. So Lightning Stiletto is going to set up for a triple swirl reaction next turn. But, fortunately, if they Lightning Stiletto, then Pyro Resonance into Tune Toss-Up, I think, is probably better. Into Mona Elemental Skill will kill Keck. Oh, wait, will Lucky Dog proc? I don't know if Lucky Dog will proc. That's an interesting question. If Elemental Skills, it should proc. It definitely will proc. Yeah, never mind.
It does count as well.
Keck goes up to 8 HP. This is... If Kale can do it, unfortunately, the problem with Lightning Stiletto is you actually can't tune to Electro. So you need like a Bestis or something here in order to cast it if Kale doesn't have the right dice. It is by far their best play if Kale does have the Electro dice here. It does not look like they have it. Or else they would have instantly done it, yes? And if Kale does not have that, I think Jocelyn is in a winning position now. Swap to Mona? Okay, so this means you swap to Pyro Agent, Pyro Resonance, Elemental Skill, yes? Probably. Yeah, that kills. For sure. Pyro Agent, Pyro Resonance, Elemental Skills. I really like that play, yep. You could also go into Klee and get another normal attack off, but the other two already have Pyro, Aura. I don't think it's worth it. And that wastes some damage. It's debatable. Pyro Resonance, Elemental Skill, yep.
That does deal with the Mona.
And it resets your stealth. That's spooky. You have a second one? The second one would win the game. On the spot. As it stands, Jocelyn needs to end turn on Pyro Agent and top deck a Adeptus or something. Otherwise, or top deck a Star Signs or something. Because this Keck is not dying without an Agent Burst.
Catching Burst.
And if Kecking Burst comes out, I am not hopeful about the chances of winning this game for Jocelyn. So it comes down to this. Do you swap to Mona and accept that Kecking Burst is coming down and that you're losing most of the time from that? Or do you pray you top deck into Star Signs or Calx? I think Calx is only a 1-of in the list I posted. Yes, Calx is only a 1-of in the deck. So the chances of winning here are very minimal for Jocelyn. But do you believe in the heart of the cards?
Yeah, you have to top deck it.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's not winnable. Actually, no. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. If Kale doesn't have a fast swap, you can Adeptus Burst now. Oh, that's neither.
I think Kale would just do that.
Okay. I think that means game over.
Yeah, this is
The right play is probably to swap to Mona now and sacrifice Mona. Either that or just Prowl. Can't let them fast swap Keck Burst. Because that is... you cannot win through that. Although if they did have the fast swap last turn, when they had 4 dice left before they strategized, they probably should have done that instead. And that's a little bit of a read that they don't have it, but they did play a strategize and draw 2 more cards since then. So there's a high chance that they do have a fast swap now.
I don't think Kale would have switched to Gene if Kale didn't have.
I think the line that gives you the best outs is swapping to Lotus and swapping to Mona here. Lotus first. It's not the best. It's not very good, but it gives you the best outs. You need to get the Mona Elemental skill off to proc some reactions here. And with the Woven Resonance in hand, you should still be able to cast 3 elemental skills this round. Which I'm not sure is enough to kill.
Yeah, there's the fast swap.
Okay, they do have the fast swap. The reason why this sucks is it's going to leave Mona in perfect kill range here. Lotus.
Oh.
Wait, Lotus is good. Hang on, I think you can win now because of the Lotus. Wait, you win now. Yes, elemental skill. They have no way to kill Mona. Okay, wait, you win. Yeah, elemental skill, elemental burst. Swap to Pyro Agent, Prowl. Do it. Please, Jocelyn, swap the line.
3 seconds.
Don't fall under pressure. Don't spawn under. Just press it. Okay. Elemental burst. They don't have enough dice anymore. And they're a rainbow deck. There's no way they can do anything now. Elemental burst into Prowl, and then you win. Go for it. Elemental burst. Yeah. Come on, Jocelyn. Please. Elemental burst.
I haven't lost yet.
Elemental burst. Swap to Pyro Agent, Woven, and Elemental. That definitely wins. Please, Jocelyn. No, Jocelyn, please.
No.
I'm upset.
I didn't see it.
Okay, this line is still possibly winning. You can do you can go. I haven't lost yet. Elemental burst. I haven't lost yet. Elemental burst. Okay, this wastes some energy. What are you doing? What? Huh? Elemental burst! Come on!
I haven't lost yet. It's active.
I'm so confused. Come on, Jocelyn. Elemental burst wins the game most of the time. What? What?
Does he not realize it's active or something?
And now Keck just heals up. There were so many lines that had much better chances of winning here. Okay. I'm sad. I think Jocelyn loses now. There's no healing in hand, so Jocelyn probably can't survive. Actually, no. Jocelyn can still win from here. Yeah, Jocelyn can still win from here. That's kind of hilarious.
There's still a chance.
If Cal has no healing at all. Fast swap, Pyro Agent, Burst. Into Mona Burst. That's not enough. You're just short if you do that. Because of Pavonius Cathedral. My god, Jocelyn. Why you do this? Oh, gamblers? Wait, those are perfect top decks. You should Woven first. Doesn't really matter. Four dice? It's not enough to kill. Yeah, all Keck needs to do is elemental skill here. Mona can't do enough damage on her own. Even if you elemental burst, it's not gonna be enough. Oh, I'm so upset about this game. If Kale doesn't recognize that they have a artifact equipped in just normal attacks, then it's winnable, but outside of that, Justin is one off lethal. And the Favonius Cathedral will proc first. I am sad. Yeah, Justin's gonna be one off. My god. The better line, I think, instead of Fast Swap Pyro Agent was just a Mona Elemental skill there. Because of Swirl wouldn't kill the Pyro Agent and it would still be fine. Why? Well, they didn't Elemental skill! What the heck? They forgot they could just 2 and 3 and heal. No way! No way! They actually forgot they had an artifact equipped. No way! What is this game? What is going on?
Their brains are fried.
This is the most undeserved win ever, but I'm so glad it happened.
Oh.
There were throws everywhere. There's a lucky dog there.
Oh my god.
This was the dumbest 5-0 game I've ever seen. What the fuck?
It started off pretty well. Both players
I'm
playing
upset.
pretty good, but
both players threw everywhere. But
it is the last game of the day.
There were two games, like both sides had a very easy way to instantly win the game there at the end, like at that last turn. Or on that second to last turn, I guess, for Jocelyn. And they both decided to not do either, and still okay. Well, I got the result I wanted, but not in the game I wanted, because god damn was that game bad.
That was weird. Definitely. Now, after that game, we have the bracket here. Jocelyn, congratulations for going 5-0 here.
Alright, Jocelyn, our first 5-0, and Ariel's still playing their game out, so let's see if we can get a second 5-0 and make me feel bad, because I would be the only person not 5-0ing Sag. Anyways.
I mean, yeah, Ariel's game is not done yet, so we'll have to see if we get 2 5-0s today.
Yep.
Now.
Let's see what Ariel's going against. Because Freeze tends to have somewhat polarizing matchups. Ariel is against...
Ariel is against...
Oh, it's the person we watched earlier, my waifu. Sheeple. Oh, that's Sheeple. That is Sheeple. Damn. With their, chicken deck. Rainbow chicken this time. I think this is Attila's deck, right? Yeah. So Freeze is unfavored into this type of deck. That's just mid-rangey, do good stuff type of deck, because they don't really care if they get frozen too often, especially rainbow decks, because they can always trigger a reaction anyways. I'd love to watch that game, but I don't think either of them are streaming. Unlucky.
I believe none of them are opted in to stream.
Alright. Let's take a look at the winning 5-0 list, if we can. It is... I want to compare this to the deck I posted, because I think it's like almost the exact same deck.
The Jocelyn's deck?
Yeah. Is it the exact same? I think it's the exact same 30. No, okay, wait. They swapped out the 2 magic guides like I asked to. Or 2 gamblers, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, and then there's the exact same list. Okay. Good job, Jocelyn.
Oh. Congrats on going 5-0. Every win matters for the week, for every week, because we have the major system now. So.
Yep. Ooh, nice. We got on stream. So the list I originally made on day 1 of the patch had instead of the 2 gamblers that you currently see in the list, there were 2 magic guides, and I since then removed the 2 magic guides because I thought they were bad. So yeah, good list, good list. The idea is Pyro Agent Adeptus is a solid combo, and then Pyro or Fervent Flames also has good synergy with Adeptus by stacking single target damage on top of single target damage. And then Klee Mona gives you some new FTK strategies. And Klee is also quite an exceptional driver just for gamblers, and since you're single target deck, you often get your kill with gamblers anyways. So yeah, good deck. There are some interesting options that I added to this list that some people are not running in their Klee Mona lists, notably Paimon. Not a lot of people run this card. I think it's really nice to have Paimon because often what you're doing on turn 1 is floating like 5-ish dice. Like you Mona Elemental skill, and then you swap to somebody else, and then you probably don't want to even cast a skill yet. So then you can just play Paimon out with your remaining dice, and then at the start of the next round, you can trigger a Vaporize reaction, which is really nice. Another thing that I've changed around since then is swapping the positions of Klee and Pyro Agent, which Jocelyn has not done in this list, but it's debatable which one's better. Like, would you rather get overloaded into Pyro Agent or into Klee? It's, who cares?
Yeah.
The one of Calx
Also,
being a very solid surprise factor for Pyro Agent and Mona, in this case, getting some damage that, yeah. And, oh, Ariel through? Are we only gonna get 1-5-0?
That Ariel lost?
I think Ariel lost. Alright, Jocelyn is our sole 5-0.
Actually, while we're here, we've seen a lot of Klee decks. You know, a lot of different variations, but I know the most popular one is the Klee, Mona, and Bennett, but we actually haven't seen it actually won the whole thing. So, what do you think about that? Why
We
is
saw a
the
lot of Klee.
yeah, we saw a lot of Klee, but not like the Klee, Mona, Bennett actually finding. Well, they find decent success, but the ones that make it to 4-1s and 5-0s are the Klees with either with Singcho instead of Mona or Klee with.
Yeah, I think those. I know Elrado went 5-0 with Xingqiu Klee variant, but I'm not sure if I like it any better. I tried it a bit on ladder, or at least a Highlander variant. I guess that might be why, but I didn't. I tried Klee Xingqiu on day 1, actually. That was my very first deck I tested, and I didn't really like it too much. I guess if anyone can pilot that deck well, it'll be Elrado, because Elrado's been playing Yoi, Xingqiu, Bennett for a long time, and swapping out Yoi for Klee is not too much of a change. Good on him.
Alright, we have. I guess Jocelyn will be our only 5-0 here. with the Klee. I mean, it's good to see a lot of Klees in this tournament across all regions. Actually, we see, guess more than, I guess at least more than 10 on every region, if I remember correctly. No, yeah, I mean, this is still week 1. People are still trying new stuff out. People still experimenting with Klee. Do you think we'll see more Klee in the following week?
Yes, definitely more Klee. I think at this point, people are recognizing that Beto is just bad. And also the new toy syndrome is dying out a little bit, unfortunately for Beto. It probably only gets worse from here on out for her usage. Sad.
Yeah. And we get to see a lot of like the power of like decks that can just burst, kill in one shot. Preventing the control decks like the freezes and the. I don't think we've seen a double animal here, but yeah, it would be good against them. Being able to just
Did we see
straight
any
up
double
kill a
animal?
character. Yeah, I don't think we do.
Oh, there was one person who brought double animal. How did
Oh,
they
yeah.
do? I'm actually interested. Oh, Ark brought double animal with
Oh,
with
wait, right.
Magu, but Magu Lamau. I'm glad Ark did do well. God damn it, screw Magu. Don't play Magu in tournaments.
Sorry, Ark. He didn't
Sorry, Ark.
mean that personally. Ark, it's the
Red Shifted is still going against Org.
Yeah, but yeah, and going back to the a big damage burst potential of some decks like the Klee, like the
These big burst type decks especially with the Cleave Mona variants are quite punishing. Like there's very often only like one line that will win the game for you, and Jocelyn did not get punished for not spawning these lines. Yeah. Like the thing I'm really upset about is Jocelyn's opponent at the end there forgetting they had Lucky Dog equipped and not just elemental skilling and instantly winning the game. That's what I'm
that is
so upset about.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, it is game 5. They're not thinking. Well, maybe they're not thinking as straight as they could. It's been 5 games. It's a pretty tiring day. But again, congrats to Jocelyn for going 5-0 and everyone else that joined this tournament. I hope you guys have fun. Every win counts, especially again for the major tournament system here. So make sure to join the following weeks. We have a lot of plans for not next week. I guess either week 3 or week 4 with the new special rules. So do check it out. And since the tournament is now over, I think it's about time we close it off. You have anything else to say, SI?
Not really. Congrats to Jocelyn.
Yeah.
I would be much more upset about them going 5-0 if Jocelyn wasn't playing my own deck. So woo, good job.
All right, good job,
Clap for
Jocelyn.
me. Okay.
All right, I guess that's it
Anyways.
from us. Don't forget to join our Discord server at discord.gg/invocation with a K. Don't forget, if you want to join the tournament, if you're just watching
if
here,
you want to see some more scuffed gameplay like what we saw today,
yeah,
maybe you too can go 5-0. You're just as okay. Anyways.
I mean, if you want to join the tournament, the following week's tournament,
yeah, we're giving out free Welkins every single week, and then for our
that's
major,
also true.
and for our major, we'll probably have bigger prizes. I don't even know what
We're
they're
not
gonna be,
allowed to
but it's a
say
major.
prize yet. Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know what they are.
Hush, SI. But yeah, or you just want to hang out with the GITCG community. The community is very friendly, very welcoming. Even though I'm not that active, they're still pretty nice on me, even though I'm not that good at the game. Especially SI here is much better at the game than me, and he's very nice to me. So yeah, don't forget to join up. And I guess that's it from us. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
See you guys. Woo. Hello.
Test 1, 2, 3. I like cheese.
Do you really?
I do.